It's us again! In this video, we will be talking about making a putty for your puppet.
And showing some tips on how to use both puppets at the same time.
Have fun!
Hey everyone, I hope you had just as much fun as I did making your little garden puppet. But my garden puppet's looking a bit lonely. Let's go make him a friend. Here are some of the materials I gathered. Let's see what I come up with. So, my puppet has a friend now. Zzz, 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 zzz. Yay, now my puppet's got a friend! But how am I supposed to perform with two puppets? Don't worry, I've got some tips for you. When I'm puppeteering two puppets, I normally like to think of what one of the puppets are thinking. So if this one's really hungry and this one's really mad, I wouldn't play hungry and mad at the same time. And when I'm puppeteering two different puppets, I want to give them different movements and different sounds, just so that they don't sound like the same character. So for this one, I might go like, and this one I might go zzz, 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 zzz. But let the character come to you. This puppet, I got the inspiration from that character because it's got really long wings. And this one was nice and small and looked really zippy. I know that's a lot of information to take in, but practice makes perfect. Zzz, 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 zzz.
Okay, so now we're going to talk about how to work not just one puppet, but two puppets. So to do that, we need a second puppet. So let's go make one. Okay, so this week we're going to play with the idea of having not only one puppet, but two puppets. So one thing that you need to remember if you're playing two puppets is that not only do they need to look different, but they also need to sound different, which really is actually quite simple. It just simply means, say, one of them sounding quite high and one of them sounding quite low. So, for example, if you're going to be using sounds, this one over here might sound really high pitched when she reacts. Might be how she sounds when she's surprised. But for this little guy over here, he might sound really deep. So he might be more of a which sounds quite different. Yeah, it can be something as simple as just shifting the tones, even if they're speaking, right? So this one over here, we're going to keep her quite high. So, oh my goodness, would be perhaps how she would sound. And for this one here, the little one might be still quite deep. Oh my goodness. Which automatically means they sound quite different to one another. And it's as simple as that. Whether it's sound or speech, just make sure that they sound a little different. Yeah? Awesome.
Today I'm going to be making a pet for my puppet, which, yes, I realise looks a lot like a Bowtruckle. So let's go get some more materials from the garden and create a pet. For my pet, I used 2 yellow leaves that I found, and I stuck them together with some sticky tape, just to give it a bit more structure. And then I found some sticks, and I made sure that they were all the same length, and then I also stuck them to the body using sticky tape. And I also used some seeds for some eyes, as you'll see later on. So I've finished creating the pet for my Bowtruckle. Introducing mustard seed. When you are using two puppets like this, a good tip that I learned is that you freeze one of them while the other is moving. This allows the audience to know which one they're supposed to look at. Here's an example.
Now your puppet has a buddy. Yay!
Puppeteering with 2 puppets can be pretty hard, but practice makes perfect.
In the next video, we've created little performances with our puppets and their buddies.
Until then, have fun making a friend, and we'll see you soon.
Bye everyone.
Bye.